everybody. Welcome on today to Let's Talk. I am Sharita. So welcome to my journey, my weight loss journey, and I want to say I'm on a journey with everyone out there that's working towards a healthy lifestyle and managing their weight and are making realistic weight loss goals for themselves and their family. Don't forget, this is for educational, informational purposes only, not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent sicknesses, illnesses, or disease, or mental health issues. If you think about making any lifestyle changes to your health and wellness routine for yourself and your family, please consult with your medical doctor first. So this is another chat session. On today, we had a chat session the previous day, and this is another chat session on today. On the last chat session, we talked about making healthy goals and making realistic weight loss goals. So to tell you a little bit more about myself, I at one point weighed at 800 pounds. I'm down to 449. I mean, the last time I got weighed, I weighed 490 something. So now I'm down to 490, 449. So I lost like 46, 47 pounds so far. So I'm down to 440 something. My goal is to get at least lose like 200 more pounds, like 250. Before this time next year comes, March 2024. And I know I can do it. So you have to make realistic goals for yourself, especially when it comes to your weight. So that entails eating right, making necessary changes, and moving around and things like that. So a lot of people say, well, when it comes to eating right, what can I eat? What can I eat? What can I not? Well, I've heard so many different stories from so many different doctors. You can still eat the foods you like, but you gotta eat in moderation. That's what my doctor used to tell me. Some doctors would tell you cut out all the carbs and all the sweets. That works for a lot of people. So it's just that you have to get with your nutritionist to find out what helps you. Because everything that does not help everybody. It may be one person cut out the carbs and they gain weight, or they don't lose weight, so they have to add certain carbs to that diet. It might you cut out certain foods and you lose weight and good. So it all depends on what your nutritionist says, what your doctor says. You want to pay attention to what they tell you. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor first. I was sitting here eating today. I had made some red beans and some dirty rice. And I was talking to my mother earlier. And I said I didn't have no meat today. And I remember me and my youngest daughter for a whole 2 months, I'll say good 2 months, we cut out all meat from our diet. We didn't have no red meat, no white meat, no pork, no nothing. We just ate beans and rice for 2 months straight. And I'm telling you, I lost a lot of weight. I wish I had some before and after pictures, but evidently didn't take pictures. One of the things that I notice about myself when it comes to red meat, I do know that my doctor told me that my liver enzymes was up a little bit. That was back in 2018, and he told me to cut out red meat from my diet or not to eat a lot of it. So what I've done over the years since 2018, since he told me that, I gradually, as the years went by, cut out eating red meat. So I do not eat red meat. And if I do eat red meat, that's, if I eat a cheeseburger or something like that, I want a cheeseburger, that's the only time I eat red meat. I'm just being real with you. I'm being honest with you. That's the only time I eat red meat. Even when I'm eating spaghetti, I use ground turkey or ground chicken. If I'm making sloppy joe, ground turkey, ground chicken, I do not use ground beef at all. I don't even buy it anymore. I do buy hamburgers because my son lives here. I try to buy turkey burgers, which they're good. My oldest daughter turned me on to salmon burgers, which are the bomb. Oh my gosh, I got to try salmon burgers. They're good. So I would encourage you to get with your nutritionist and come up with a diet plan, come up with an eating plan. I'm not even going to say diet plan, eating plan, because we all have tried so many diets after diets after diets after diets. Some want to chat about today. So let's do some basic exercise on today. We're still partially working with the upper body workout and partially with the lower body workout. One of the things that we're going to work on tomorrow, I know I didn't post no video on yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well, but tomorrow I'm going to post a special workout video where we're going to work on the lower, I'm sorry, we're going to work on the lower part. We're going to do some knee bends on tomorrow. So I know there are those that are still, that are bound to that bed, and I'm going to give instructions on how you can work your legs to get your mobility back. One of the things the reason why I'm making these videos is to help those that don't have mobility, that are in the bed, so they can get back that mobility. I don't know what it is to be bedridden due to weight, but I can imagine how a person feels because they want to get up and they want to move around. They don't want to be confined to a bed. I know how it is, from being sick, from being in the hospital at one point and being told you can't get up, you have to stay in the bed. When, you crying like I want to move around, but you can't. So I can imagine, and this is one of the reasons why I'm making these videos to help those that are bound to, don't have no mobility, to help them get back that mobility, so they can get up and walk around just like you and I. In spite of me using a walker, and I still have problems walking around and different things like that, and this is just a temporary thing. And I want to encourage you all that are don't have mobility due to your weight. That's just temporary. Because after a while, the weight is going to come off and you're going to get your mobility back. And you're going to be able to move around and walk around and run and play with your family, just like every other person. So I want to encourage you to keep high spirits. Be happy. I know it may be depressing at times and you may be having a hard time. You may get frustrated. But look on the bright side. It don't last always. And it's not going to last always. You're not going to be bound to your bed always. Because there's a light at the end of every tunnel. I don't care what nobody say. There's a light at the end of every tunnel. And you know something? There's always a happy ending in every story there's being told about you. It's a happy ending. And I can see you walking around. I can see you moving your legs, things like that. So don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Just keep the pace. Keep it going. And I will be posting more videos to help you. Now, I'm going to do some basic exercises to work out the upper body. Sometimes, we got to get the upper body going and mobile so we can get our lower body mobile. And what we're going to do on today, we're going to just do like this. Do like this. Hunch your shoulders. Do your shoulders. Like you hunching like this, but you're going to do it one at a time. One at a time. Okay, that's just a little bit of a warm-up that you can do. Now here's another warm-up. As you see, we're not even counting, we just doing it like that. So just a basic warm-up you can do. Some shoulder lifts and like this. Shoulder lifts. And punch up, punch up, punch up. Like this. So just a basic warm-up just to get things flowing on today. I used to have trouble lifting my arms up. And I used to have to pull this arm up like this just to lift it up. I still have a little bit trouble, but not that much trouble. And now I can raise my arm up like this. I still have trouble like going in the back of my head a little bit. So gradually, as you get mobility back in your limbs, you'll notice different changes. You'll notice different things taking place within your body. things, your arms. If you have problems using your arms, keep doing the exercises every single day, at least about 2-3 times a week, and you'll notice the different changes. Now, aches and pains may come because you're using muscles that you should be using that you don't use. So over time, those will go away. So that's just some basic. This is a basic thing I wanted to do on today because today was more like a chat session. So I want you to give yourself a realistic weight goal, a realistic time frame, short goals, long-term goals, short-term goals. We're going to start with the short-term weight loss goals first, and then the long-term weight loss goals second. I am accepting donations. So a couple of things that I want to get for my home gym. A couple of things that I want to, like some dumbbells, a little yoga mat, and just a little weight ball and a ball as well. I do have a wish list on Amazon, and I do understand that some things are expensive. And on the wish list, it's not that expensive, but if you would like to purchase some of my weight loss, you're welcome to it. If you want to remain anonymous, I can do that as well. Announce anonymous. Thank you. If you would like to make a donation, I accept donations as well. My next challenge, I wanted to do HelloFresh, but because I don't have the finances to do the box, I want to do a challenge where I eat for 7 straight days a salad, nothing but salad, no meat, for 7 straight days salad and water and healthy juices and the meal replacement. So I came up with a plan that I want to follow, and I want to start it on Saturday. So if you would like to make a donation for the purchase of different salads and different protein drinks, you can do so. The information is at the top of the screen over on this way. So if you want to make a donation, that's Cashapp, the $ capital C, lowercase HE, capital B, lowercase ERR, or Google Pay. The email is pydestinyintlmin.gmail.com, or Zelle, and the email is sharetaberry@icloud.com, or 804-944-1486. So I'm accepting donations to help with the purchase towards the meal replacement drinks, which are basically protein drinks. And the meal replacement drinks I always get is Slim Fast, and I usually get the Slim Fast bars as well. Some fresh fruit at the farmer's market, fresh vegetables, and some salad as well. So that's my next challenge that I want to start on this coming Saturday for 7 straight days. Nothing but salad, protein, meal replacement drinks to fill in the gaps, water, as well in fresh juices and fresh fruit. So we're going to work on that. So if you want to join in with me on that, more details will be posted. Make sure you go to the community section on my YouTube page and read the details that will be posted for the next challenge if you would like to participate in the next challenge. We want to do this so we can see how our body reacts to it, and to see the reaction that we have from doing this for 7 days. I guarantee it's going to be a life changer. So I want to thank you. Thank you. Don't forget, all the information is in the description. Where you can make a donation is right here. I'll make it a little bit big so you can see it. So once again, thank you for the donation. Thank you for those that stated that they will be purchasing something off the wish list. Thank you. And I will announce your name anonymous if you like to remain anonymous. If you do not want to purchase anything, let me tell you, I put a number message on the community board. Please don't say you're going to purchase and have me thinking that you purchased something and you really didn't purchase. That like defeats the purpose of somebody else that may want to purchase that item. You're not, like I said, you're not obligated to purchase anything. You're not obligated to donate anything, because I thank y'all for your support. And the biggest support is a thank you, a congratulations. The biggest support for me is, come on, girl, you can do this. The biggest support for me is, you got this. The biggest support for me is, knowing that somebody is cheering me on and encouraging me and letting me know that I can do this. So once again, I thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, be on here tomorrow because we got some new exercises that we're going to do on tomorrow.